Hey everyone, I'm Tori and welcome back to my channel. So I am very excited today to be showing you a new collection coming from Mango Lacquer. If you don't know Mango Lacquer, they are relatively new to the indie space, but they have made a huge impact already. This new anthology is called The Descent to Davy Jones's Lacquer. This is perfect for the summer, and if you like some of these darker themed polishes, then this collection is for you. This anthology has 4 polishes in it. There are 2 magnetics, 1 flaky, and then 1 shimmer polish. This anthology will be releasing on May 29th at 10 a.m. Eastern. Each polish will be sold for $14 each. I'll share more of my thoughts on each of these polishes and at the very end of the video, and I can't wait for you all to see them. Thank you so much to Mango Lacquer for sending me these beautiful polishes to swatch. This first polish is called Benthic Apparition, which is the first magnetic in the collection. Benthic Apparition is described as an ocean abyss blue with a touch of reflective glitter and a magnetic pole that shifts to shades of purple, blue, and green. For my magnetic applications, I will be showing you the velvet style on my ring finger, using the ring magnet on my middle finger, and then showing the cat eye effect on my index finger. I noticed that this formula seems a bit more viscous than the others in the collection, but it is still very easy to use, and I had no trouble getting the polish to go where I wanted it to on my fingers. The reflective glitters are super dainty, and it adds a very special touch. There's very little of them, and I didn't notice it dry with any texture, so I don't think you need any glitter smoother. The magnetic pigment is super reactive, as you can see in my swatches, and it is very noticeable. So if you're new to magnetics, I would highly recommend this one. This is the perfect polish for this collection. The sapphire colored base is just perfect for that ominous deep sea look. I almost stopped at 2 coats, but went up to 3 as I could still see some of my nail line at 2 coats with the cat eye effect on my index finger. However, I think it's very doable to stop at 2 coats depending on your preferred magnetic style and how noticeable your nail lines are. Leviathan is described as a serpent green polish with a delicate white to green shifting shimmer. This description is spot on with it being called serpent green. It's very aquatic to me. It almost looks like a softer shimmer sibling to Catfished by Mooncat if you have that polish. Mango Lacquer does these white shimmers really well, and this one is no different. It's also very forgiving. You'll see in my swatches that I tend to really work this polish, but you can't make out any of the individual brush strokes. The formula is really lovely and silky, but I will note that it had a little trouble drying on me. However, I'm chalking it up to user error, as I asked another swatcher who did not have this problem. You can see it starts a little sheer in the first coat, but it will build up to opacity in 3 coats. I think some people may be able to get away with 2 coats here, as the shimmer does obscure the nail line really well at 2 coats, but if you have a very prominent free edge, I would highly recommend going up to 3 coats. Finish it off with whatever top coat you like, and it will be beautiful. Rapture of the Deep is the other magnetic in the collection. It is described as a hazy light gray polish with a pink, purple, and orange shifting magnetic pole and fine linear holographic glitter. This is truly a unique polish to me, and I don't think I have anything like it in my collection. The first thing I'll note is that the holographic glitter here is in there, it's just very, very subtle. I have maybe 1 or 2 pictures where it stands out better, but I had a very hard time getting it to show up on camera in general. Nonetheless, it is beautiful for a somewhat ominous magnetic in this collection. This one is another somewhat sheer polish where, depending on how thin you make your polish coats, you may still see your nail line at 3. This is especially the case with the non-velvet style magnetics like Cat Eye and the Ring. So if that may bother you, use a blurring base coat or a nude cream to start. Otherwise, the formula is very easy and silky to use, which is Mango Lacquer's norm. Burial at Sea is our flaky in the collection. It is described as a sheer black jelly polish with a bouquet of flakes that shift to shades of orange, pink, purple, and blue. Please note that I swatched this polish before I received PR information, so when I put on the first coat on my pinky finger, I was 100% convinced it was a topper. I'm not sure it was intended as a topper from the description, but I do stand by it being perfect as a topper nonetheless. However, I did swatch it in 3 coats on my thumb. I do love Burial at Sea in 3 coats, and I'd love to put it on again as a full manicure. Please note that you will see your nail line at 3 coats. Although it's described as a sheer black jelly, that black color is very faint, so you will not reach opacity unless you use a blurring base coat or a nude polish underneath. Burial at Sea's flakes lie very flat, so you will not need any glitter smoother. Hello again, everyone! Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you are just as excited about this anthology as I was when I opened it. Now, if I had to guess which polish would be the most popular on opening day, I would definitely have to choose the Rapture of the Deep. I think this is going to be the most popular seller. Everyone loves a good magnetic, but this one also has a gorgeous, very subtle holographic shimmer to it. And I think you can probably see it a little bit better in some of my photos, but I'm hoping the other swatchers did better at capturing the holographic shimmer than I did. As for my favorite of the collection, it's kind of hard to choose, but it has to be Leviathan. I love a good green, and Mango Lacquer does these pearlescent kind of shimmers so well. And I'm very tempted to try this one with a matte top coat because I think it's going to look just like sea glass. Okay, that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching.